So for some reason, I don't know why the recording was stopped. I'm not sure what happened there, but so this movie will be in two parts. It's okay. I got two great thumbnails. But anyways, so yeah, so they're trying to find the treasure in their hieroglyphics, and so it was saying that people a long time ago used to use pictures instead of words. And Cassandra is like, "Do you need us to describe it?" And said, "No, so she could feel it." That's why she came in love with archaeomagicology, because she can read it with her fingers. So it was lush and green, and they need that there's a stone that pyramid holds it. So he stole a lot of treasure. So this would be treasure theft on him. The wizard Hizzan. So they say that they need to, that they can get the stone and put it back on top of the pyramid, they could return life to the desert. So someone pushed the jackal symbol, this symbol, before we go. So Hildegard pressed it, and then there was a cavern. Said, so and said, "What do you see?" "Nothing." "That's because you're seeing with your eyes. Try other your other senses." And I smell moss. So they use the moss to get the cross. It's just stick it to get across. And they even had like torches to push on. They light up. And Cassandra said, "There, you're starting to see. You don't have to rely on what you see. Sometimes your other senses can get you through." And she goes there, So yeah, so she said your other senses can get you through. You use your eyes to see what's in front of you. They tell you most of what you need to know. And then Hildegard's there, so I know you just want to charge. She grabs her main thing to block your way. These big balls, like wrecking balls. And then they're saying, "We're on an adventure seeking for glory, but what we can feel, what we can see, doesn't tell the whole story. We're feeling our way, we're listening and smelling, and where it will lead us, there's really no telling." So, being that Cassandra can't see, she had to use her other senses to get around. And she's pretty good at what she does, for that matter, for being blind, actually. That's what I'm saying. She probably doesn't write all those words. Probably someone writes the books for her. I think that'd be hard to write, being blind. I'm not blind, but I would imagine that'd be difficult. So maybe she'd tell someone what to write about her discoveries. But yeah, they got wet and soaked with one of the traps from the wizard. He had a bunch of traps and different ways to get out. Kind of like Squid Games. No, I'm kidding. It's not like Squid Games. Nothing like Squid Games. That was a joke. There are patterns that they have to place in a certain way, but there was not like a Squid Games. The patterns are already cut. They just have to place them and open the doorway. That's it. So Cassandra told him to stay here and dry off, and she'll check their way. And Hildegard said, "I ain't come with you." So they go through there, and Amber says, "Oh, I'm soaked. Adventures are fun, but they take a toll on your wardrobe." And she's on this torch. The Ariel, lean on that. So just push on torches to make them all light up again. Where? Oh, now I've knocked them down. And so where we go? We're going to catch up to Cassandra and Hildy. But we can't see anything. And they look so scared. I don't like being in the dark, but if I'm alone, I might be a little freaked out. But they're not alone. They got each other there, so why are they freaking out about this? So Sophia tells them, but remember what Cassandra said. Our senses can get us through. So Zoe said, "I'll throw these." They said there's a breeze coming from the open door to the hall, and said, "I'll throw these stones to see if there's anything blocking our way." And so there's a stone to our left, and said, "We're on our way." And Cassandra said, "I think we gone far enough. I'll go back for a run." Said, "I'll stay here and look around." And said, "I Jackalson, we're supposed to follow these to get to Laser Stone." Whoa! And she goes inside of a secret passageway. And they were telling her how they got their way, and she goes, "Oh, monumental." She always says that, and goes, "Where is Hildegard?" "I left her right here." So there's only one door. And so we're close, so I can see on his face. And I can smell it. Florida Friesenberg, Hildy's perfume, but it's not coming from over there. It's not coming from the door. It says, "I checked, hey guys, I found it." And it takes her there too. And she goes, "Sophia, I found the Oasis Stone. So wait, there could be a trap. We should wait for Earth." "No, or they'll just all get here and it'll be another team effort." "Well, technically it will be, but Hildegard did technically find the stone by herself. she did typically discover it. Now, there's a way to get around that's different. So she goes to get, and a Sphinx comes alive and goes there and goes, "Who disturbs my ancient slumber?" And said, "The Oasis Stone has been here under the sands of Khaldun for age upon age. Who's discovered its location?" Said, "Me, Princess Hildegard." And then said, "Who found the carving in the sand?" "I did, me again." "And did you get through all my master traps to get here?" "I did." "Well done, Princess Hildegard. You've won an award." And so here, Sofia, I'm gonna, and she traps her in like a secret booby trap and says, "Please let our friend go." "I think not. My ancient duty is to wait here and imprison anyone who tries to take the Oasis Stone. So we know about your rule." Says, "Leave, or you should be imprisoned here, or you join your friend, imprisoned here for all eternity." Yikes. So they get there and said, "Quick, wait, shutting the door." And they said, "Where's Hildegard?" "I made a trap." And Susanna says, "Is there a Sphinx?" "Yes." "I should wait for me." And Sphinx are like, with this, I love that face. That is going to be one of the thumbnails. The other one will be when the Oasis Stone restores life to the desert. Those are beautiful. And then, they were saying that, Hildegard didn't get there all by herself. Well, she said she did. No, not exactly. Not alone. Said, "I found I figured out the pattern on the map." And then, so he said, "And I came up with the idea to blow sand away to find the carving in the sand." And Cassandra said, "I've been reading the hieroglyphics all along the way." "So you admit that you are all responsible? We want you to entrap and imprison you all?" "Yes." That's a bad plan, but okay. It's okay. "Prepare to be Amber." Now they turn off that's where she goes, "I can't see." Ooh, she's trying to slash her claws. So he said, "Come on, Hildegard." "Wait." And she grabs a stone. The light and goes, "Ha ha ha." Now they all slide under there, and Hildegard's messing with the Sphinx. And she throws her, and she slides under there, and the finger waves the door. It traps the Sphinx right before she got through. So King Nasir is there and says, "Please tell me you have found the Oasis Stone." "No, we barely did. Actually, I got it." "Oh, wow." And then says, "Oh, Princess Hildegard, you have made the most important discovery in the history of Khaldun." And so you have something great for the adventure scroll. And said, "I did. You're right, Cassandra. I was getting something cool on this adventure. I discovered I have great friends. That's the best discovery of all." So they all did. "Then together, you should return it to the pyramid and watch a magic transformation." So Hildegard places it back on top of the pyramid and says, "How does it look?" Sofia and Cassandra, "Not bad. Not bad at all." And it becomes a jungle again. And that's it from our Sofia First WTF Moments, Season 4, Episode 23, Part 2, I guess. The Secret Pyramid. This is still true chaser. Leave me channel. Don't forget to use code ACE. Save me on your usual storage channel. Check out his Pokemon WTF Moments. But until next time, I'm Jordan Morris, and we don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Bye, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.